I'm here at 1 Glenwood Avenue. Reports of multiple, I repeat, multiple shots fired. A victim might be inside 1 Glenwood. At this time, that's all we have. Seems like that white car, the white BMW, is involved. As you guys can see, glass is broken, gloves next to it, door still open. Not sure where the victim is, but I hear that the victim might be inside 1 Glenwood. Officers are securing the scene at the moment. As you guys can see, detectives are just arriving at the scene. There is an ambulance up the hill. More detectives are arriving. As you see, they asking me to move back because they're investigating, so I'm stepping back. Yeah.
You can't go down there, okay? You can't go down there. You can't go down there. Go on. Go inside.
Hey, Neil.
Hey, Ben.
How you doing? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I used to fuck with it.
The victim's still there. As you guys can see, ambulance is just arriving. They're putting another crime tape a little bit further up because they have to determine when this actually happened. Guys, this is just happening. Police are arriving at the scene as we're speaking. The victim, I hear, it's on 1 Woodlawn Avenue, a little bit further down by the train station. It seems like that the car, the white BMW, might be, well, I think it is the car that the victim was in, or at least shots were fired into that car. I can see 2 holes on the rear wind glass, the rear view, the rear glass, also on the side. Reports were that multiple shots fired. Victim might be inside 1 Woodlawn Avenue. So this is an active scene. I don't know if they have a suspect, if the suspect is still on the loose, but this is a very active scene. No, Lopiron, the person is not in the car. For what I hear, the person is inside 1 Woodlawn Avenue. Again, I'm here very early. As you guys could see, police were still arriving when I got here. So things are not sorted out yet. So there is a margin for error here, okay? I see the stretcher is being taken out of the ambulance. Yes, Glenwood Avenue. Glenwood Avenue by the train station. Glenwood Avenue by the train station. The detectives are now working towards the building. Medical staff just getting here. Jeremy, hi LOL. In a moment like this. Guys, this is Glenwood and Ravine. Glenwood and Ravine. Officers now taking their weapons out. For those that are just logging in, I'm on Glenwood and Ravine. Scene of a shooting, multiple shots fired. Reports of multiple shots fired. Victim appears to be inside 1 Glenwood by the train station. We don't know the condition. We just saw medical personnel walking down. One ambulance at the scene. They just took the stretcher inside the building. To those that are just logging in, I am at Woodlawn and Ravine. Shooting, multiple shots fired. There appears to be at least 1 victim. Victim might be inside 1 Woodlawn, right by the train station. The white car that you see with the doors open may be the car that the victim was in. There is 2 what appears to be entry holes in the rear glass, broken glass on the glass on the driver's side, and also on the rear passenger side on the left. Glass all over the place, but no one inside. And we know that no victim was taken out yet. So I'm not sure if the victim is the one who is inside the 1 Woodland or if there is multiple victims. Don't know that yet. If you pay attention to the rear glass, you see 2 holes in the rear glass. Not sure if that's entry or exit bullet holes. Not sure. Okay, Dario, you know. Glenwood. Okay, you were able to figure it out all by yourself. No, I'm not saying Woodland, I'm saying Glenwood. Glenwood. You guys should know my accent by now. In any case, don't get too concerned with my accent. You guys know where I am. Ravine and Glenwood by the Metro North.
Excuse me.
They don't let you in.
Go home. Okay.
Later, you don't like my report, leave the page. You here by choice, right? Okay, if I said Woodland was an accident, it was by mistake. It's Glenwood and Ravine, right by the Metro North train station. Okay, now the debate is turning into what I said. Okay, whatever I said, you know what I mean. They're telling, ma'am, they're telling everybody to go around. Yeah, because you see that white car there?
The red car?
The white car? That's the car. So they're not going to let anyone walk towards the crime scene.
What happened?
Shooting.
Did someone get shot?
Yeah,
Where is he?
he's inside the building on Woodland. On one.
He's inside the building on Glenwood?
On one. Yeah.
That's the building I want to go to.
Okay, guys, let me, for those that are just logging in, I am on Glenwood, Glen, starting with the G, and Ravine, scene of a shooting, multiple shots fired. That white car that you see the detectives there now, it's somehow involved. That's all right, Jan. I'm reporting a shooting, and they worry about, did I say Woodland? Did I say Glenwood? Well, get to know my accent. It's Glenwood. Hopefully you understand, or if you don't, too bad. One more thing, those that don't like my report can go to News 12 and watch it there, live. There you go. That's it, Warner. I like that. Okay. EMS personnel is coming back. I don't know if that is good news or bad news. I don't see any rush in the ambulance all the way down. gotta go around. Sweet, it's shooting. Multiple shots fired. There is one victim. They say that the victim is inside one Glenwood Avenue at the intersection of Glenwood and Ravine. The white BMW that you see there is somehow involved. The ambulance that you see all the way down is right in front of one Glenwood to take care of the victim. We not seeing anyone coming out, and we're not seeing any rush to come out for anyone to come out. 2 medical technicians just went in and came back. I don't know if this is a fatal shooting or not. The car has multiple holes in the rear. Looks like bullet holes. I don't know if it's entry or exit. On the side, driver's side glass, it's broken. In the rear, passenger side back glass broken on the driver's side. So we don't know how many victims, how many injured there. Dion, you have a point. We need to stop killing us. Let's start there. No, Anita, I don't think it's over. I don't think they have a suspect. And I see officers out with machine guns. But I am not sure. You know, maybe a suspect fled the scene. Maybe he's inside the building. I just don't know. Okay, but I don't see a SWAT team here. I don't see anyone surrounding the buildings. Normally that is an indication that there is no threat to the people around the building. But again, I don't know. Well, you guys can see the stretcher is empty. The stretcher is empty. That is definitely not good news, because they go in there to take care of a victim and to take a victim to the hospital, but no one comes in the stretcher. That is bad news. But again, I hope I'm wrong.
Hello. Hi. Oh, nothing. I'll be in tomorrow. Yeah.
They don't let you through.
He'll let you through?
They're telling everyone to go around. You can try, but that's what they're telling everybody. But they're going to scream at you when you get to, because that's the white car involved. So
What
they
happened? Somebody got shot?
in that car there.
Oh my God, look at this. Somebody got shot over here. Over here on Ravine. Look, this car is open. It's a BMW, yeah. Let me go around. Look.
The victim is inside one Glenwood.
Oh, he's inside.
He's inside the building.
He's inside the
One.
car? Yeah.
No, the victim is not in the car.
Oh, he's not in the car.
In the building.
He went inside. He's bleeding inside?
In the building.
Oh,
In that building.
So, but what happened with the car here?
Well, maybe he got shot there and he ran to the
Oh,
building.
he ran to the building.
I don't know, but
Yeah, that's probably what happened. Are you Yonkers boys?
yes.
I hear your voice. I see so familiar. Yeah.
Crime scene unit just arrived.
I can't get through. I can't get through my mom. He said, huh? Baby? You know what?
No, Bella. The stretcher went empty to the ambulance. Unless he went in after the stretcher went in.
Spanish boy?
What is he?
Huh?
Spanish guy?
I don't know.
Oh. Beverly, thank you for the update. I'm glad that he is okay. I know that he was not on the stretcher. Maybe he walked in. Maybe it's not that serious. That's good. That's good. Thank you, Beverly. Thank you, Bill. Thank you for the update.
Oh, we can walk on that side. Come on, Shelby, we can walk on this side. The lady.
Yeah, they said that.
We can walk on this side.
That's what they said, but I'm not an officer, so. But they told her to walk.
Yeah, his voice. That's the one that recorded me when I was in my car accident on Riverdale.
Yeah? So how you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Riverdale?
Yes.
Which one? Which accent?
Uh-uh.
No, it's not on you. You're not part of this one.
In front of Alfonso. I remember your voice.
Alfonso. Oh, okay. Dos Marias? Alfonso?
Alfonso's on Riverdale. Come on, you go to Grandma's house.
He might remember when the car was parked
On
and she
the
was
black
getting out.
Ultima. The black Ultima.
I got
in
so
front of
many.
Alfonso.
It hit a correction officer.
December 21st. I don't think he knew I was on the job.
Oh,
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, because he would have put that in the video.
Yeah. Oh, you did?
But you're okay.
Yes, I'm okay.
That's good.
I go to therapy and then I got some broken bones a little bit. Messed up.
We could go past this.
She said we can go that way.
He said to the girl she could come this way, but I'm no one, you know, so
If we go into the left.
Yeah.
So guys, as I always tell you guys, I'm at the scene very early. So I don't know all the facts. I'm reporting as I see it. There is always a margin of error because sometimes I might see something that is too far away, I cannot make it up. So I rely on what people at the scene tells me. Initially, when the stretcher went inside, there was no one in the stretcher. But I guess there is people who are watching this video who might be inside the building have corrected me and saying that the victim is not serious and he walked to the ambulance. You know, he's sitting in the rear. So that's a good error. The guy is okay. I'm glad it's an error. Young, I do not know how many people were shot. All that I know, by initial report, is multiple shots fired. Not sure if multiple people were hit. For now, I think there is one injured, one person hit, but I am not sure. So there is always a margin of error because I'm here too early and I do not know all the details. So I give the reports in the best information that I have, but often I make a mistake because I don't know. I am not a police officer. They don't tell me things. So people on the side is the one that tells me this or tells me that. So as far as I know, multiple shots were fired. One victim that ran to one Glenwood, and it's been attended now. The stretcher was empty, but I hear from people that might be inside the building that he walked to the ambulance. So that means he's not that serious. I'm glad. For those that are just logging in, I am at Glenwood and Ravine. Reports of multiple shots fired. Ambulance now is leaving. So reports of multiple shots fired. One person hit. Person ran into one Glenwood, injured. People at the building, I assume, people are saying that he walked towards the, to the ambulance. So this does not appear to be critical. LA Rhonda, I don't know if they were shooting at the car or if the person was inside the car when he was shot, or if the person was outside the car and the car was shot. I don't have those details. I just don't know. Yorel, the lady that you saw getting in the ambulance is a YPD detective. Maybe she's in the ambulance to speak with the victim.
Thanks, man.
Anyone hit? Serious? Okay, guys, this is it for today. Somebody at the scene just told me that the victim is not in serious condition. Is not in serious condition. One person hit and not seriously.